Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. I'm going to be using, once again, the same razor. You're probably going to have to get bored and not enjoy the shaves razor wise, because this little bad boy is pretty much going to shave my face every shave now. There'll be the odd occasion where they're above the tie and possibly the supply razor will make a bit of a showing, but really, to be honest, I'm enjoying this razor far too much. Now, I've got a little bit there from the goatee that I shaved off. I've got a little one here. And my neck's pretty much starting to clear up now. It's still got a few little spots here and the little blotches, but it's starting to clear up. It's feeling better and looking better. And I think I've probably just smashed my face a little bit too much with it against the grain over the last few shaves. So I'm just relaxed. I'm going to do it with the grain and do across the grain like I used to normally do. And every now and then I'm just going to incorporate a little bit of against the grain and just sort of wear myself into it, because I shave every day. I don't want my skin getting super irritated. So that being said, I'm going to be using this. This is Secret Artisan Lavender, and it's absolutely beautiful. Now, I've just let my wife smell it as well, and she liked it. She hates lavender, hates it. It's really nice. It's really growing on me. I'm not a big lavender fan myself. However, having used Lavender Creeper, which I really enjoyed, this isn't a million miles away from the scent of Lavender Creeper. I've got it squished into my bowl here. It smells lovely. I'm really looking forward to actually getting the lather done and seeing what it smells like when the lather's done. So breaking out the big guns today, brush wise. So I've got my Forndran 28mm or 27mm, can't remember now. I think it's 28mm. 3-band blonde badger. Beautiful tips on there. It's not shedding quite as much as it used to. In fact, you know, I don't think I've lost the hair in the last 3 shaves with it, so fingers crossed to get the same result. It's not a great bowl lathering brush, I will say that for it. Well, I don't know if it is. I don't think I've ever actually really used it for a bowl lather. Just dipping the tips there, it needs a hell of a lot of water. There we go. Let's see what sort of lather we can get. It's obviously water that's inside the brush that's coming out. I don't know where that water's coming from. Yeah, I've not lost any hairs yet. I cannot wait to get a big tub of this and actually face lather it and see what it's like to face lather. But for a bowl lather, it whips up really easily. I mean, I'm using a brush here which is really a face lathering brush. It's not built for bowl lather. It's too short, lofted, and the handle's too short. It's just not really made for this. But I'm not losing any hairs, so it's a plus so far. I am beating the shit out of it in this bowl right now, and it's not affecting the actual, I'm not losing hairs, which is a big bonus for me at the moment, because this brush was a real letdown in the beginning. It still is in a sense, because I have lost so many hairs, but probably 150 to 200 hairs I've lost. Is that one there? Nope. Starting to really get the peaks now. Just taking a little bit longer with this brush. As you can see, I've still got Voss Squad up behind me. I was too lazy to take it down yesterday. So I think we're pretty much getting there now. Okay, and I'm back. That was a telephone call there that I had to take. So right, now this ladder, I don't know whether you guys can really appreciate it. Now, look, there's always going to be air bubbles in every lather you get. You can't get a lather that's bubble free, but that's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Look at the peaks on it. So here we go, I've got the brush fully loaded and ready to go. I'm going to wet my face. Cold water shave, zero prep. I've been out today with the wife trying to break in my bell end. So I've had absolutely no prep whatsoever. I've just come home and the wife sorted the kids out and sorted my tea out and everything, looking after me, as she always does. And here we go, with the Morrison Forndran and the Secret Artisan Lavender shaving soap. Now this is going to be a different experience using this brush. Because it's so dense it holds onto the lather a little bit, not majorly, but you've got to work with the brush a little bit just to sort of release the lather at the sides using the flow through. Now if you haven't caught any of my previous videos where I explain what flow through is, I'm no expert, but flow through is pretty much whenever you're using a brush like this, all the lather oozes out the side. So as you can see, all the lather down the base of the knot here, that's your flow through. So what I do is I get it on my chin, and I go like that, and then you can see that's all the lather that's come from the flow through, and then I just sort of carry on the outside again. Just dipping the tips again. With a synthetic, doing a bowl lather and several natural hair brushes, you would not have to be lathering like this on your face after a bowl lather. Just squished my doodah on again up against the table there and it wasn't very comfy. But this knot is so dense. I mean, I've lost a lot of hairs from it, but it's still super dense. Very, very thirsty soap. Yes?
Can I play my iPad now?
No, it's updating, mate. You just need to leave it until it's finished.
Okay.
So it'll be a little while. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this is some insanely good lather. Like, phenomenal. Look at that. It's so dense, it's so thick. Wow. And I've still got a bowl full. So I've obviously overloaded, but that's fine. I've got no issue with that at all. I'd rather get the full experience of the soap straight off the bat. Right, I'm going to put these lights on. Karve razor. The C plate, which is 0.85 blade gap. It's a beautiful razor. I know I keep saying it. I know you keep seeing it. Let's have a go. I've got the Gillette Nasset second use. I told you how smooth this razor is before. Pass number 1, done and dusted. Right, I can tell you right now, this one, for some reason, doesn't have that same slickness as what I got from my face shave yesterday. Now it could very well be my lathering technique, trying to figure out how to hydrate this lather. But I'm not going to put the blade on my skin, but you'll see each other. Yeah, that's a little bit, I wasn't expecting that. I can feel there's something there, I can feel there's a layer of protection. I'm finding when I put the water onto this lather, it sort of just washes away. I don't know. Yeah. But the lather is phenomenal. Now, residual slickness, really, for a face shaver isn't a massive thing. It's mainly for head shavers, so it's not a major concern for me, but it's still something that's a bit lacking at the moment in my opinion. Which, like when that's on my face, that's slick. But whenever I put a little bit of water on, because this, one thing I actually like about the soap is it's highly dissolvable in water, it just melts away in water, so your razor will never clog. So for ease of lather, it's up there with the best. Actual quality of the lather, it's up there with the best. Performance of the lather with the shave, where it is right now, is up there with the best. The only thing I'm finding it's lacking in, and it's mainly on this face shave and yesterday on my head shave, is residual slickness. That's it. The scent is spot on. It's the perfect scent strength in my opinion for this sort of scent, for lavender. Yes, that slickness is gone already. That's sticking on my skin there. And that's just the slickness there because there's no water on the razor. Now the lather that I'm building on my face feels very hydrated. It looks hydrated, it's very glossy. It looks pretty spot on to me, but I'm struggling. Yeah, I thought I got myself down here. Yeah, this one, even though it's the same soap base, don't know whether the lavender's playing a part in it, I don't know. It's not as slick as it was yesterday on my face. But then again, I did struggle with the residual slickness on my head as well. I mean, I'm no lather expert, but I'm pretty sure I've got enough moisture in this lather. It's not affecting the shave for me because I don't really use residual slickness in a sense. And for straight razor shavers, it's ideal because the actual slickness when the lather's on your face is fine. It's as good as anything. One of the properties I like about the soap is the fact that it does dissolve in water very easily. It doesn't clog up your razors. The lathers it's making really are of the highest quality. The scent, spot on. So, like I say, that's a phenomenal shave. So I've got a little bit more, obviously 3 passes. It's a little bit more build up on the skin, and it's fine. It's spot on now. But that's where I want to be with residual slickness after the first hit, especially on a head shave. Yeah, that's where the residual slickness for me I want to be from the get-go, even after the first pass. But I'm not quite getting it yet. I think I'm also possibly having a slight reaction to this, but I think it could be that my skin's just a bit overdone the past couple of days. Definitely getting a tingle. Right, let's get the bowl washed out. I'm just going to let this dry in now, just as it is. A little weeper there, just to see what the post shave feels like on it. Which, if it's anything to go by yesterday, it's going to be pretty damn good. The soap loves a drink of water as well. It takes a hell of a lot of water. It's scents that he's getting into these soaps, in my opinion, are very high quality. They are made with 100% essential oils. There we go, first here. No doubt I'll lose a couple with a strop on the towel, which you can't see, I don't think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't see. Yeah, it's a little bit lower. Not then again, maybe not. So I think when this brush pretty much comes to you first time you get it, I think it looks very much sort of like that with a sort of really close bulb, but I actually prefer to set it to dry like that. Massive, like a big mushroom. Just lets the air get in round about it a bit better rather than keeping it so tight, but you can see how dense that knot still is. So I've lost one here today, so I'm happy with that, really happy with that. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, the amount of moisturisation in my skin right now is off the charts. It is so good post-shave. Yeah, it is excellent post-shave. Excellent to lather, excellent lather in itself. It's got great properties, thickness, density, protection, everything, slickness when the lather is being used to shave. When the lather's gone and you put a little bit of water on there, there's not a whole lot of residual slickness for me anyway. There was yesterday in my face shave, but in this one I've really struggled with it. I don't think I have had a reaction to this. I'm pretty sure I haven't. I would still be feeling it now, I think, and I'm not. It feels absolutely fine, and I've got no redness or anything other than my usual spots down here. So all in all, it's an excellent soap. It's a great smelling soap. It lathers great, it's lovely stuff, it's really nice stuff. So I'm going to finish off now with a bit of Humphreys Lilac, which is lavender scented. Smells nothing like the quality of this soap. Nice burn from the Humphreys as well. I always get a nice burn from Humphreys. So the soap, which comes like that just now in my little sample tub, is Lavender from the Secret Artisan. Oh, and it smells superb. It smells far superior to a lot of lavender scented soaps that I've smelled. And I've smelled quite a few, I've used a few. The only ones I've enjoyed is Lavender Creeper, and I think the menthol was a big part of this. This one is just pure lavender with a little bit of a wood in it. I can't remember what wood he used, but he used an essential oil of some wood as well. And it's just got a lovely sweetness. It's not full on lavender in your face, like 7-8 scent strength. It's around about 4.5 again. It boosts up a little bit on your face when you actually lather it up. And it smells superb, it really does. And the post-shave feel is off the charts on this soap. It's really excellent post-shave. Obviously I've got a bit of the witch hazel on now, which also assists, but I can tell in the post-shave just with the soap I'd get away with that, no problem. The brush for today, what should I say, I loaded it up in my Saponificio Varicino shaving grail, which is an absolutely stunning little bowl. Morrison Forndran 28mm 3-band blonde badger with its gorgeous tips, dense knot, and it smells like lovely lavender. The brush, the razor, which you guys are going to get pretty bored of watching, the Karve razor. I do have the other plates on the way, or they're being sent now, and I can't wait to get it. In all honesty, I cannot wait to try all the different settings on this razor to see what the deal is with the more aggressive and even the really mild ones, how they sort of shave and how you get on with them, to give me a much better gauge on actually being able to help people choose something from this razor in terms of, if they like it really mild, how mild is the AA plate, and if they like it really aggressive, how aggressive is the F plate. A 1.23 blade gap to 1.23mm blade gap is massive. There's not many razors out there that have that size of blade gap. I think Timeless, the highest they go is 0.95, I think. I could be wrong, but I think it's 0.95, which I've had before. Now it's only 9 more than what this blade gap is, but it's nothing in terms of smoothness and quality of this Karve razor. Of the shave, I mean, not the actual quality of the razor. Timeless razors are beautifully made, absolutely stunning. So this one is as well, but just in terms of the shave itself, there's nothing I've used that comes close to how good this razor is. Nothing came close. And to finish off today, we had Humphrey's Lilac, and that's me done and dusted. I'm looking forward to using this on one more scent that I've got, and it's basically his Fougere. At the moment, the one that he sent me is quite lemon forward, and it's got just a slight hint of wintergreen in there, and that's about all I'm getting at the moment, but he's really working on that one to try and get it nailed on. It's going to be quite an unusual Fougere, but it's, if it sticks to the sort of lines it's on now, it's going to be a very bright and vibrant Fougere. It's not going to be a dark, muddy, earthy, grassy Fougere, so I'm looking forward to get that final scent down on that one. But other than that, excellent soap. I'm looking forward to sort of getting the final products on them. That's the only thing that's missing today is the residual slickness as it was yesterday in my head shave. So it's a little bit, yeah, it's not going to be great for my head shaves at the moment. I'm pretty certain of that, so it's a bit of a shame for that. But for face shaves, there's not much better on the market, in my opinion, for what quality of soap you get, the quality of lather and the oils and everything in it. So hope you enjoyed that. I hope that's been informative enough. I'm going to try and pop some links in my description to the bowl, the razor, all that sort of stuff. Steve, the Daily Shaver, mentioned that it's probably a good idea. It is a good idea. I always say I'm going to do it, and I never do because I just never find the time. But I'm going to try and be a little bit more vigilant with it. It's getting to the point now where I'm getting a few subscribers, and I want to try and make it, just maybe take it to that next level for me. And that's probably going to be a little bit more information on what I'm using and where I got it from and best places to go. My knowledge on shaving now is pretty good. It's not brilliant, but it's pretty damn good. So I'm pretty helpful in regards if you need any help, you're trying to buy new things, you're just looking for a bit of advice based on trial and error that I've went through with so many razors and brushes and soaps and you name it, post-shave, pre-shave, all that sort of stuff. So I've got a bit of knowledge on my head, and I've also got amazing contacts throughout the shaving community all over the world, in America, in the UK, in Australia, in Asia, Africa. I've got people all over the world with such amazing knowledge, and if I don't know the answer, I can't help you, or I can't point you in the right direction, I'll know someone that definitely can. So other than that, stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys for the next shave. Cheers.